Hello. Hi, everyone. It is me. I am here with you guys. Just wanted to take a moment to share a little bit about what's going on with me. Thank you guys so much for your support. First, I want to thank God that I am here, just even, have this conversation with you and and just, be transparent and just be me. So I first wanted to thank God, and I also want to just thank you guys for being so supportive of me at this time. We are in the month of October, and time has flown by so much this year. I don't even know where the time went, but I because it's October and it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I want to share a little bit more, and just in general, whether it's October or not, I'm finally feel like I'm on the other side of all of this. And I think it's important to, raise awareness at any point in time. And it's my hope that I inspire someone from my post. I don't usually do a lot of these, but I'm embracing it. so, yeah, I've had a lot of people reach out to me since I've shared. It's been about a month now since I've shared with you all what I have been going through behind closed doors. I have been being treated for breast cancer. I was diagnosed with stage one triple negative breast cancer, and I thank God that where I'm at this is very curable and treatable. So I'm here, y'all. I'm just going through it. But I want to share how I got here. I'm hoping I can keep this short and sweet, but this is going to be and I share more about how I navigated this just running my business, and that's more with Carlisa G. But I want to share a little bit more as to how this all came about, in hopes to inspire someone out there. But I've been getting routine mammograms, guys, for almost 2 years. 2 years I've been getting routine mammograms, and my last normal routine mammogram was literally a year ago, October a year ago. That came back normal, and literally just 2 months after my normal screening, I felt a small lump. I was just taking a shower, and I felt what felt to me like a little marble, very small on my left breast, and it drew some concern. So I reached out to my doctor, my primary care physician, to ask about my last screening because it came out normal, and I wasn't sure what I was what was this that I found. And to my understanding, when I was, talking to her and the nurses there, they said, well, you had a normal screening. So I imagine, this is just a cyst of some sort. But since it's a new symptom, let's go ahead and get you scheduled for another mammogram. And I said, I would like that because, um, this is something I've never felt before. And this was in the month of January at this time. I felt the lump in December. It was around the holidays, and I waited till January, till after the holidays, so I can get in touch with my doctor. And this was in January, and literally a month before that, I had lost someone very close to me to breast cancer. Well, at that point, it had spread, and so I remember when I felt that lump, I just was like, I need to do something about this. It was a very tough time when I had to deal with the passing of a very close friend of mine. I actually had posted about it prior to that. But anyway, when I had requested that I get another screening, this was in January. The earliest they can get me in was in March. Okay, and that's a long time to, kind of have this over just kind of thinking about what could possibly be. And I really wasn't concerned, and my doctor told me not to be concerned about it because I just had a normal screening, so, it could be a cyst. Obviously, we know that it wasn't. So I went in March to get my screening, and even the technicians were like, "Weren't you just here?" I said, "Yes, I was." And they said, "Well, what's going on?" So I explained to them what was going on. And they said, "Well, the good news is you'll be able to talk to the doctor today." So I said, "Okay." Um, So I waited in the waiting room, and then they brought me back in to get another, like, an ultrasound screening. And I remember at that point in time, something just came over me. I just felt like something wasn't right. And I decided, I mean, I just kind of waited. And the doctor came in and he said, "You know what? I'm glad you're here today. And I'm concerned about this. And I'm hoping if you got some time tomorrow, we want to get this biopsy tomorrow." So when he said that, I knew. I just couldn't shake this feeling that just came over me. I got Sorry, guys. I have the trash people coming to get trash, and their trucks are loud. But anyway, um, so yeah, I knew that something just wasn't right. And he says, "Who can come with you tomorrow?" So I said, "My husband." And me and my husband talked about this before. So when I left out of that doctor's appointment, I called my husband and I said, "They want to get this lump biopsy tomorrow." And the way that he explained everything to me sounds like it doesn't look good. And I called my sister too, who's a nurse practitioner in Florida, and she has a huge network of nurses and doctors that she's connected to. And she says, if he approached you that way, then most likely it is what he is thinking it is, and you just do everything that those doctors tell you to do. The good thing is, it sounds like you may have found something in a very early stage. And I didn't even like the sound of that. It was very scary, very frightening. But I did exactly what my sister told me to do, what the doctors told me to do. Me and my husband went in the next day in the morning, got the biopsy, and then I was assigned a nurse navigator. And she said she would deliver me the results. And most of the time, it's something that comes back benign, but if not, we'll walk you through the whole thing. The whole process was just scary. Um, and this was just right around Easter weekend. And I remember getting the call. I got the call. It was on a Wednesday, just a few days before my birthday, and she told me that I had stage 1 triple negative breast cancer. And I felt like somebody poured ice down my back. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I was I can't even explain to you the feeling that I had when I got that news, and I had to go home and tell my husband that. Um, but who's also my rock, right? So, and he's been extremely supportive and loving since, even more so since all of this. So, it's been a roller coaster ride since then. I spent the whole entire month of scans, testings. I had my whole body scanned for cancer from head to, toe. I mean, I've been through rigorous testings to prepare for chemotherapy treatment as well as surgery, which is coming down the line. And at that point in time, the only thing I wanted to do was just get through, wrap my head around it all. But, and it took me some time to share with the world because of that. I thought at that point in time, the most important people in my world was my husband, my immediate family. And as far as my client work goes, it was just one of those things where they actually helped me navigate through this, because at times I just want to pull away from all of this and just do something to take my mind off of it. You can't really escape the reality of what is. But I will say I was able to kind of, I'm grateful to have my client projects to help me navigate. And that was how I was able to get through it, obviously with the love and support. So here I am. I got 2 more treatments left to go, and then I have surgery in December sometime, which I don't know as of yet, and I don't even know where that is at the moment. I mean, I have an idea, but I'm just navigating it. I'm halfway through the journey, and I'm blessed. So I share this to say, don't rely just only on the machines to um, help you understand where you are, or get your to make sure that you are good. Listen to your body, be an advocate for yourself, and you know, and and be positive and have faith in everything. And I think that's half the battle and be in good spirits. And I think having a strong support system is key. So this was tough for me to share. I have so much more to share. This is like the condensed version of what I'm going through. And it's been a long time since I've been on here on social media, and I don't know how long these little videos are to be, or how long they can be. But my hope is that you guys are all well. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. I'm still going through this, but I'm doing just fine. Working through my client projects, and for all of us wedding pros who this is our time, this is very busy season. So we're just kind of knocking them out. And I thank goodness, for the help that I have. I talk more about how I navigated my business. It's been tough. I'm not going to lie. It's been extremely tough. But I was able to navigate it. So, and I talk a little bit more about that with my podcast with Carlisa G. So, love you all. Thank you guys so much. Get your mammograms if you have not already. You just never know. Even if it doesn't run in your family, it doesn't run in my family. And here I am. Not that it could happen, but just, at minimum, not only get your mammogram, but do a self-check. Okay. Make sure you are good to go. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.